Those Banyankwere again have another proverb which says, Okom toguri and shojun kuitegwa. The shape of your head decides on how they shave it. If you have got a big head like this, it must be shaved in a particular way. If you try to shave it in another way, you will cut off the part of the head. So it is that capacity that had enabled us to build the UPDF. You find in some of the places, they can't move because they are waiting for money. Money. But if you don't have money, but you need security, what are you going to do? Why don't you, because we had the same problem here. Between 1971 and 1986, this is 16 years, we had to build an army with no pay. Who was going to pay us? Because the government had been taken over by criminals. They were paying the criminals. So if we had sat down and said, we must be paid, who is going to pay you? Orichifucha mtuma. Ngwenju yasya, utumunyarire mbyame. An idiot man was told that the house is on fire, and then he said, prepare the bed for me to sleep. Sleep where? The house is on fire. So, yesterday one of the soldiers I retired is Brigadier Omure, whom we trained in Mozambique in 1976, together with Sare, with Ivan, and others who died. All these and the ones we trained afterwards, even these Tumuines, like the one who died the other day, most of the time, they became soldiers without being paid because we told them, we have no money, but you must defend your country. So all that time, what we needed was a gun, the bullets for it, food, clothes were optional. If they were there, you put them on. If they were not, you go with the back outside. A half-naked man can shoot you and you die. You don't have to put on a suit to kill people. So that's how 16 years, from 1971 to 1986, we were building an army with no pay at all. Then, when we took over government, even then we didn't start paying until 1987. 1987, we started paying low pay. Low pay. And we went on with low pay until I think 2 years ago, when we brought the private to be the same with the primary teacher. Was it 2 years ago or when? 2? 3? So about 3 years ago, all that time were 1971 to 86, army with no pay. From 87 to like 2019, I think, army with low pay. Army without barracks most of the time. With people sleeping in Mama Ingia Pori, the grass-thatched houses. But all that time, we were concentrating on the essential, which was the gun, the bullets for it, the training, for the soldiers, the food, the medicine, and also try to use simple ways of how to support our soldiers. Like, for instance, education, free education in secondary schools of the army. The army built secondary schools in Jinja, in Masindi, and Nakasonga, and so on. And we are now going to build primary schools in every brigade area so that the children of the soldiers study free. Then we are going to build secondary schools in every division area. That's what General Mbadi was talking about. So that we again, like those fellows say, enkoko eshondake akera amire. The hen pecks what it can swallow. So we went on with that low pay until 3 years ago when we pushed the private up to the level of the grade 3 teacher. Now recent, and we did nothing for, we did something for the private, but up to captain. But we did nothing for the majors and above. But recently, because the original fighters are retiring now, we decided that no, the time has come to pay well the brigadier and above, because many of them are retiring, so that they retire with a smile and improve 50% the major up to colonel. And in the coming years, we are going to bring up even the private until he gets to a certain level. We are looking at about 1 million shillings per month. That is the target, 1 million or 1.5 million for the private. So therefore, what Mwalimu said, kufanya mapinduzi ni kama kusonga ugali. Okuleta enkyukakyuka kulinga okugoya obulo. Olina okupima obudde onateekera bagiyita ensaano mu Luganda. What do they call ensaano mu Luganda bagiyita? Bagiyita ensaano? No, the flower. Ensaano, bagiyita ensaano. Abaganda bagiyita ensaano nabo. Okay. So that's what the NRM has been doing. So therefore, I'm very happy to be here to pass you out, to commission you. I congratulate the degree officers, cadet, the ones of Bachelor of Defense Studies. Congratulations for mixing academic with military. That's very good. I'm happy the Makerere teachers are involved. I hope they are not teaching neo-colonial social science. I would have to call them and say, what are you teaching our people? Njagala kumanya byowasomesa. Kubanga oluusi basomesa ebiri awo. I want to congratulate the specialists, the ones who have now been commissioned, and also congratulate the Air Force cadets. All of you, congratulations. I thank the teachers, and I thank the parents. Abazadde namwe mukulukeeyo. Mwebala okunsindikira abazzukulu bano. Thank you so much. I've been told that you have done political education, which is very crucial because you must know why you are defending your country. You must know that. Part of the problem in some of these countries, they have got soldiers. Mimi Jesse. They can't even pronounce the word Jesse. Mimi Jesse. Jeshi of what? For us, NRM says you are Jeshi la Wananchi. You are here to defend the Wananchi, to defend the legitimate interests of the Wananchi against illegitimate interests. I'm glad you have also done military skills. You have got military skills, and army is primarily about fighting. So when you join the army, you must be eager. When there is fighting, you must be eager to go there. Don't be afflicted by the disease of headquarterism. You are in the headquarter, just only dealing with posho and beans. Okay, thank you very much. You deal with posho and beans for 2 years. No, you must go and you yourself should say no. Afande, na mimi nataka kwenda kuona hali ya uwanja wa mapambano. If there is any operation going on, be eager. When we were fighting, we captured Mbarara on the 28th of February 1979. And then after some few days, Idi Amin people counterattacked from Ishaka. The Tanzanian commander, Brigadier Mayunga, was staying at Kamukuzi, what is now the State Lodge. So I went to see him. For us, we were staying at Nyamitanga Technical School. So I went to see him to check what is happening. And he said he needed reinforcement. It was in the evening, in the night. And I told him, I said, we shall be there by tomorrow. Saa 12, 6 o'clock. And we were there. So Mayunga was surprised. You vijana Waganda, muko na hamu ya kupigana. He was surprised why we could enthusiastically be there on time, because he thought he would have to push us. Then on the 21st of March, again Idi Amin attacked from Ntungamo side and overran the defense of the Tanzanians at Rugando sub-county. I happened to go to see, because I was going to have a political rally at Chinoni. Chinoni is 3 miles beyond where the fighting was. I didn't know. I had called the rally. I didn't know that many people had attacked. So when I was going for the rally, I passed by Mayunga. I said, I'm going to such and such a place. He said, lakini huko nasikia kumekuwa shida. I have lost contact with my unit there. Chikosu maalum 80 KJ, 80 battalion. So I said, let me go and see. And he was really surprised. Watch and niende nione. Let me go and see. Because some of I think his own people were I don't know what they were doing. So I went, drove in my Land Rover, and at a place called Rucheche. Rucheche is 7 miles from Mbarara. I met 80 KJ in full retreat, retreating under their commander, Major Mosha. Mnakwenda wapi? Where are you going? I said, Waarabu wamezidi. That Arabs, because the Gaddafi and Palestinians were fighting on Amin's side. Waarabu wamezidi. Wamezidi? Now where are you going? Are you going to get to Dar es Salaam on foot? Let's go back and fight. Let's go. So I organized them. And then I called for reinforcements. So we progressed. And by the time we got there, actually, another Tanzanian battalion, our battalion, which had been with us from the beginning, called Task Force, under Casey, was on the right, had counterattacked. And as we were arriving, the Amin people were running away. But again, Mayunga was surprised about the eagerness. Askari, yuko na hamu. Not that we enjoy war, but we don't avoid it if it comes. So that's what I want you to have, that culture. Don't develop the culture of headquarterism. Just going there with typewriters, with what? Wunga, what? Okay. You can do some Wunga work for some years, but please insist on going in the field if there are operations there. So I thank you, I congratulate you. Now on the issue of discipline, you need, first of all, you need health. Health. See, I'm now going to be 78, but if you start a war now here, I will join. I have no problem. So please, health, keeping yourself healthy from alcohol, from umalaya, from reckless living. I hear even people are taking drugs. Can you imagine? These bangi and so on. Your health, the English say, health is wealth. With health, there's nothing you cannot do. So please, apart from political education and training and being a keen soldier to do all soldier work, headquarter or field, please also look after your health. And discipline, because we're able to fight all these wars because of the support of the people, because the people were supporting us because we were doing good things to them and no bad things to them. So I congratulate you and I wish you good luck. Thank you very much.